Dean is hurt, is Amara hurt, and vice versa?
No, we're not doing. No, it's not like a yeah. Yeah, it's not like a voodoo doll or anything like that. It's like, oh gosh, what was that?
What can you tease about the episodes you guys are filming right now, and which boys are
in front of them?
Yes. Pretend they're not here.
Hey Holly, can I get a water?
This is by the way, side note really quick. Not diverting, but has anybody had these are like the chewiest, I think I have like 4 pounds.
I don't believe you.
In my molars. I'll do this question.
I don't
It's
believe
gonna take a while. I'm not sure exactly what we can say. Obviously you can see that we're a little beat up, and this is this show we're shooting right now is the beginning of the second half of the season. So episode 9 is our mid-season finale, and I think that airs December. And then we pick back up with this in January. And I said this the other day in the makeup trailer, that these 2 episodes, 9 and 10, are my favorite episodes of Supernatural in a long, long time. I love the twists and turns, none of which I can probably say without getting out of here alive. But we'll see. I don't
Can
know
you mime it?
What's that?
Can you mime it or something?
Yeah. It's me.
It's the international distress sign.
Yeah, we see it kind of going forward with the Amara question. We see the brothers going. I wouldn't expect the brothers to go where they go until at least the season finale, but we get right to it, and the brothers are very committed, fighting alongside each other to getting rid of the darkness and trying to figure out what it's going to take and how to do it, and kind of going through all alleys and channels. And so we go a place that we probably would not have expected, but I love it.
Well, Sam starts exploring these visions, and he starts trying to figure out where they're what
they mean and
who's
how come,
talking
yeah.
to him and what they mean, and so he kind of takes it upon himself to go there without Dean and kind of leaves me in the dust, and so then of course Dean has to follow. So but what that does is that makes for some interesting alliances, we'll say. And,
Ooh, nice.
yeah.
This is a Twix.
Thanks. It was a Twix.
Will Dean
You got the smart one. Sorry.
Will Dean be meeting the Reaper that we met, that Sam met in episode 2?
She's talking about Billie.
No,
Yeah,
we know,
really?
but what are we allowed to say? Yes.
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
Isn't she awesome?
Quite possibly.
Very tense, yes? Or
Well, you know what? To be honest,
Well, then I don't do interviews, so.
actually, to be honest, it's in this particular episode, and we have not shot those scenes yet, so I don't know how intense it's going to be.
She's awesome.
But I'm excited to work with her. Yeah.
and she has a great voice.
She has a
great
ridiculous voice.
That was one of
It's
the
actually her
best.
singing.
That was one of my favorite season sizzle reels, I think, of all of Supernatural.
Yeah,
was
maybe
the
my
season 11.
I was like, I'd watch this show.
When it was with her
When did
singing.
this start airing?
Yeah. Yeah, I
very
think we all posted it on social media.
She's great. I hope she plays a decent arc, and I think our writers and producers kind of saw her performance like, okay, we got to get her back. You know, so I'm
Yeah,
I'm
we're going to
glad.
make use of this. So yeah, to answer your question, yes. That's one of those alliances that are a little interesting and intricate, yeah.
Guys, do we have a couple more minutes?
Talking about strange alliances, we saw in the episode that is already aired that the middle management or the peons of heaven and hell are going to take things in their own hands.
They're going to try.
Yeah. Can you talk about how long they'll be able to keep that rolling before you guys get involved or find out that they're doing it?
That's kind of a C storyline. They kind of
Again, it's TBD.
But yeah, it's right as of right now. It's kind of taking a back seat as to what they're all up to. We know they're kind of cohorting and doing their thing, and obviously we saw in just the last episode we saw an angel and a demon sitting in a bar having a drink together.
Sounds like a bar.
It does.
Yeah, like spin off for these guys right now.
Right.
Yeah.
I think one of the kind of tertiary points to that is that we're realizing just how big of a bad the darkness is, So to see angels and demons, middle management start to align, I think we as an audience go like, holy shit! Like, what is going on that these people are talking and sharing drinks? Very cool.
would you consider the darkness to actually be evil, or would you say that it's more chaotic, or I don't know, like is it really inherently evil, or
I'm
is
gonna
it
say
just
evil.
different?
See, I don't know. And
I'm still saying evil.
Disagree.
And this isn't like coming from a Sam Dean.
This
perspective.
is art imitating life.
Yes.
Sam's like, and Dean's like, whoa.
Well, wait a minute. Maybe we should get to know her first. It's interesting. We know a little bit more about the background of where the characters come from, what the character is kind of doing. So I don't know if I would say it's inherently evil, as opposed to just opposite of what we've known in the world as good, or as light, so to speak, which is why she is the darkness. But again, I don't think that that means that she is out to destroy and be an evil doer. I think it means that she's out to really is to bring darkness, and whatever that means, I think is yet to be determined.
And I think one of the overarching storylines we play with in Supernatural in general is that everybody's kind of the hero of their own story, right? Even when Sam and Dean keep secrets from each other, it's not to cause harm to each other or to, piss each other off. It's I think I'm doing the right thing, and it becomes scary with somebody who's powerful and righteous like the darkness, who, she's not twisting her mustache. She doesn't have a mustache. But if she had one, she wouldn't be twisting it. She just thinks she's doing the right thing to bring darkness. So I still say she's evil, but
You know what? We'll see.
the gauntlet has been thrown.
Last question.
One of the things in Baby that beyond just that's awesome from the point of view of the car is that we see that the ghoul pliers and other evil forces.
I forgot
No,
that.
you want to say it?
Hey, great name, but
Thank you.
They're building up their forces to also
Ghoul
combat the darkness. So are we going to see more?
Is what I'm sorry? Is what?
They are building up their forces to
Right.
also combat the darkness. So are we going to see more of that? More?
Yeah. So you're saying
Ghoul
like
pyres at the bar with the angels.
ghoul pyres with
I want to be the
with the
bartender
were
at that
ghosts sitting at the bar. Yes, and that also, I mean, this kind of goes back to those unique alliances that are kind of taking shape. Is people are kind of getting their defenses together, and they're forming these alliances and being like, listen, it's not about you and me anymore. It's about us, and we're gonna lose all of this if we don't join forces and man up. I think that we're going to see a little bit more of that, I think, in the future. But again, it kind of goes back to the brothers and those immediately around them, with Cass and what he's dealing with, and with Crowley and what he's dealing with, and Rowena, and it's all these different players in the game and where they're going to go to find safety or if there is any safety.
I also think it's a great way to learn about the darkness is through these other characters. I remember just as an actor growing up and learning the craft of acting, they say there are basically 3 ways to learn about your character. What your character says and does, what other characters say about your character, and what's written as stage direction.
You
Sam.
made that up. You just made that up. You didn't learn
I learned
anything
in
about
drama
acting.
school.
You didn't.
No, but those are the 3 main ways. And so one of my favorite ways that we learned about, say, angels in season 4, to say something nice about Ruby. I'm just kidding. Was when she was so scared of angels. You kind of go like, well, the Winchesters have been terrified of demons for how many seasons now? And now we see a demon and she's mortified of an angel. So what are these angels capable of? So I think one of the really neat things to see as an audience member is what these ghoul pyres and demons and angels are all thinking about the darkness. And in and around episode 9 and 10, we'll have some other cool characters that have some interesting things to say about the darkness. So it's going to be...
And what it is, what she is,
Yeah.
and where she comes from.
And if she's
how she ties into
evil or not.
the whole thing, which is...
Twinsies.